以下為個人意見節目，內容提及嘅所有政綱及言論，均以嘉賓原話為準，敬請留意。
省選論英雄 Provincial Election Be a People's Champion 節目主持 Stephen Yu。
各位觀眾大家好，呢度係華語電台，今日嘅節目係省選論英雄。我哋嘅貴賓請到嚟咧就係Markham Unionville 伊人村嘅省政府嘅呢個保守黨嘅候選人，佢嘅名就叫做大山 Thayaparan and Shan Thayaparan。 大山你好嘛？
大家好。
大家好，大家好嘛。 Now, I'd like to start by our program by asking you why you want to be a candidate for the PC party.
Yes, I want to be a candidate because when I came to this country, there was a lot of opportunities for our people, but right now there is not enough opportunities for our young youth, especially our kids.
佢話咧，佢嚟嗰陣時候咧，佢自己嚟嗰陣時，21年前咧，佢有好多人都有好多機會啊。佢而家咧嗰啲青少年咧個機會好似冇咁大咁。
And the taxes are high.
首先咧，佢話嗰啲稅咧就好高啦。
And if you look at the road, everything is wherever you go, there is a gridlock. We cannot move around, so we have to ease the gridlock. 同埋交通咧就好塞啊，同埋咧尤其係翻工嗰陣時候都出唔到街，好太過塞咧，就一定要揾個辦法解決呢個問題。 And if you look at the deficit, the debt is going up. When the Liberal government took over, it was 156 billion. Now it's about $300 billion.
佢嗰啲債務咧就上到離晒譜。自從自由黨執政之後咧，本來咧就150個 billion， 而家差唔多去到300個 billion， 即係 double 咗一半有多噶啦。
We are paying about $10.5 billion every year to service the debt. This money would have gone to building subways, building hospitals, hiring more nurses.
佢話咧，淨係我哋要俾利息啊，都成10個 billion 咁多。咁呢10個 billion 咧，可以咧請多啲護士啊，或者建設啲地鐵啊，其他嘅用處嘅。
Our kids are also failing in education. So they don't do math well and English well and also the science. So we need to focus on better education for our kids.
咁同埋咧，教育嗰方面都好差，尤其係數學嗰方面。而家啲我哋嗰啲青少年咧，完全嗰個非呢個失敗嘅，即係考唔到試唔合格嗰啲個數字咧係太過高啊！所以呢個一定要做政府嘅一定要留意點樣改善呢個方向。
I'm a family man and I have 3 kids. I want to leave them a better place to live. That's what I'm running.
我係對家庭嘅觀念咧，好有主要嘅。咁我都有3個細路仔，咁我為呢三個細路仔嘅將來咧就好失望。咁我希望咧就參政咧就能可以改善呢個政府點樣幫助我自己啲青少喺多倫多嘅呢個Ontario 嘅青少年，唔止佢咁可以直接幫咗我自己嘅家庭，我哋自己嘅仔女添。
So that's we need to change. We need to change the way we do business in Ontario. So that's what I'm running to bring that better change for everybody.
咁佢所以咧就係咁嘅原因咧，佢認為咧我哋應該去支持保守黨。咁所以我哋成為保守黨嘅會員，亦都想參選喺今次嘅參選。Shan, could you also share with us about your education background and when you come to Canada and how have you prepared yourself to what is it now today?
Okay, when I came to Canada, I came 1986 as a refugee.
佢話我嚟加拿大嗰陣時啊，係1986年嚟到。佢嚟嗰陣時啊咧係難民嚟嘅嗰陣時候。What is your country?
I was born in Sri Lanka.
佢喺 Sri Lanka 嗰度，即係印度嗰度附近嗰度，喺嗰度出世嘅。
But I've been here for last 28 years working hard, and I have going through the same problem as you all are going. So we are immigrants.
佢喺呢度有20年啦。佢嚟嗰陣時候咧，都係同我哋新移民一樣有咁嘅困難，因為要學習新嘅原意啦，同埋要揾工作啦。
And I've been prepared, like I studied computer programming and analysis, and I owned a factory. Now I am a real estate agent. I have
咁佢咧就喺Seneca 嗰度畢業嘅，咁佢就佢個教育咧係呢個做 computer 嘅電腦嘅嗰方面system and analyst 嘅，咁佢自己亦都做過生意嘅，做嗰啲即係廚房嗰啲 kitchen 啊，嗰啲 cabinet 啊，同埋kitchen top 啊，即係嗰啲總之係有關廚房嘅用具，佢都即係佢哋嗰個係factory 嚟嘅。
And above all, I gained all the experience in all sectors of the economy, in working in a factory, working in a restaurant, worked as a courier. In fact, in 1990, I used to deliver newspaper Toronto Star to Markham Unionville.
佢話佢細個嗰陣時候咧，佢自己因為生活艱難啦，咁佢自己都派過細路仔嗰陣時都派過，佢21歲嚟到啦，咁佢都派過啲報紙啊，咁揾份食嘅嗰陣時候，供養自己嘅。咁佢因為佢自己係做過生意，佢又係新移民，咁佢新移民嘅，咁佢可以好知道咧嘅保守黨嘅觀念咧係值得我哋提倡同埋改善嘅。
Now I am here to deliver a change for the better in Markham Unionville.
咁佢咧就希望，然後佢能夠從政咧，就將呢個自由黨嘅政策咧，就改到新嘅保守黨嘅政策。You mentioned that in your comment that you made about the Liberal government have doubled the debt, and what is the exact number that can you?
It's about $300 billion now. Every year we have about $12 to $16 billion deficit. So it's going up every year at least $12 billion.
佢嘅意思話咧就156個 billion， 咁就上到300個 billion。咁佢起碼咧每一年咧，如果繼續係自由黨係會繼續執政嘅話咧，咁起碼每一年咧都會增加12個 billion。Could you share with something about that you see what the previous government have done that may cause there's I understand there's a lot of dissatisfactions about the Liberal government. Could you name a few things that why right now we hear so much frustration with the current government?
They have done a lot of damages to the province, and they made us into a have-not province. It's almost we're going to go into bankruptcy.
佢話咧，第一咧，佢自由黨執政之後咧，就本來安省咧係一個有嘅嘅省嚟嘅，而家搞到叫冇嘅省。咁如果繼續落去咧，就會可能會 bankrupt 嘅。
So in last 11 years, we had a lot of scandals. E-health is 1.2 billion.
佢話喺以前嗰11年咧，嗰個好多啲費用增加咗嘅，咁e-health 嗰度又增加咗1個 billion。
Yeah, the green energy initiative, this is around $20 billion.
佢話嗰啲energy 啲 green energy 咧就大概$20 billion。
And also we had the orange scandal. It's about $900 million.
嗰個 million 嗰個orange how many billion?
900 million.
900 million.
It's almost a billion, yeah.
即係差唔多1個 billion。Yeah.
And now, in the last election, to save few seats, they canceled the gas plants. It's cost us around $1.2 billion again.
咁喺 Mississauga 佢又同人寫咗合同，咁又諗又改咗合同，去呢個發現嗰啲gas 嗰個 refinery 因為改合同咧就又唔見咗1.2 billion 啦。
And now again another one is it's on the way. It's a Panam game. They budgeted for 1.5 billion, but it's going to be about 2.8 billion dollars. So $1 billion overrun.
咁佢話咧尤其係 Pan Am Game 添，Pan Am Game 咧就又 over budget 咗1 billion 啦。咁希望佢仲可能會再多啲都唔定。
Yeah, these are the things. Like all your money is going to be wasted. Your tax is going to go up if we're going to re-elect the Liberals again.
佢話咧，如果我哋係繼續由自由黨選嘅話咧，咁你個 tax 一定會再提高㗎。咁所以嗰啲錢啲 tax 都係你哋嘅錢嚟，佢用你哋嘅錢就好似亂咁樣消耗咗即係嘥咗好多錢咁樣。So I understand you want to learn some Chinese. There's one phrase that you learned about the Chinese. What was the phrase that you just learned?
Oh, the phrase I just learned is "Jiao Don," but "Ji Jiao Don," but "Ho Sun Yan."
佢咧就話咧，佢總結嚟講咧，即係咧同我哋講咧，自由黨咧係唔可以信任嘅。I want to talk about the new policy that is currently proposed by your by the PC party. So and of course the two things. One is to create 1 million jobs. Could you elaborate on that plan? How 1 million jobs can be created?
Yeah, we can create 1 million jobs in the next 8 years by, first of all, balancing the budget and creating the environment for the companies to invest in Ontario.
佢話咧，主要嘅原因咧，佢話冇錯，我哋保守黨咧係提議出嚟咧，喺呢8年之內咧係會可以增加到有100萬嘅就業機會嘅。咁呢100萬就業機會咧係第一咧最重要咧就係因為佢可以整到安省嘅投資，即係吸引啲人入嚟投資做生意嘅咧，嗰個氣氛比較好啲嘅話咧，就會多人投資，咁多人投資咧就會增加呢個就業嘅機會。
And the other way is modernizing the apprenticeship program, which is a failure right now. We want to modernize that one and create 200,000 well-paying skilled trades.
佢話咧起碼咧有20萬嘅呢個職業都可以提供到出嚟嘅。呢個就係咧由訓練啲大學生咧，因為而家大學生好多讀完書都揾唔到工作，咁希望咧集中喺訓練啲學生能夠專業嘅地方可以做做建築嘅工人啊，或者電腦啊，其他即係需要嗰行，咁咧喺經過呢個保守黨嘅政策咧，就會可以提供咗咧更多嘅有專業嘅人才出嚟，咁起碼佢有20萬人可以喺呢8年之內會增加到嘅。
And also we are going to reduce the corporate tax to create more employment opportunities for our youth, rather than giving corporate welfare. Liberal government is choosing few companies and give them a lot of money, and they don't create enough jobs. What we are trying to do is we are going to be competitive on the tax rates, so we can create more jobs in Ontario in the next 8 years. It will be more than 1 million jobs.
咁佢希望咧，第一咧佢就即係第一咧就要balance 嘅 budget， 即係嗰個收入同埋支出咧係平衡。咁然後咧就再諗住點樣可以減低呢個商業嘅稅，從11到8% 咁上下喺8年之內，咁咧就會增加，即係可以將呢個成本就減低咗。咁成本減低咗就可以吸引多啲人會喺安省投資。咁多人安省投資嘅話，就會多啲工作就業嘅機會會出現。
And also we will cut a lot of red tapes for the small businesses to hire more people, and also abolish the College of Trades, which is just a name, but getting more money from skilled trades people like a hairstylist and everybody. They are just taking money away from these businesses, so we're going to cut the red tapes to create more jobs too.
另外一個最重要咧就係咧保守黨咧將會 減少好多即係政府嘅收費啊，好多嗰啲政府嘅需要點樣登記啊，好多嗰啲手續麻煩咧，令到一嚟收費，另外一嚟感覺到好多阻礙啊，所以希望咧能夠鼓勵多啲人會投資喺安省，咁咧就會製造多啲就業機會。What about the current issues on subway? Can you share with our audience with your
Yeah, we need a very good subway system. I support the expansion of subway into Markham area, especially the subway stations has been the system has been proposed by John Tory lately, which creates subway the London style service subway system coming into Markham, Unionville and 14th Avenue and Milliken, which is if you look at the streets always clogged with gridlock. I'm supporting this initiative, which is giving some relief to the people in Markham.
佢話咧，佢地鐵咧對佢嚟講好重要，佢一直支持John Tory 嗰個計劃，就喺呢個用嘅以前嘅舊嘅火車路啊，就將佢改為咧喺呢個好似倫敦咁嘅款式嘅地面嘅地鐵，就由 Kipling 嗰度一直咧就到Scarborough， 然後由 Scarborough 咧一直到 Unionville 14街啊咁樣，呢個係佢嘅選區。佢認為咧而家嘅交通咧就實在好擠塞，就好難有個個都感覺得到好 frustrate 尤其翻工放工嗰陣時候，喺呢個 rush hour 嗰陣時候，咁佢希望咧地鐵咧就會將呢個問題改進多啲，改進嚟。
This way, you don't have to. You can move faster, and we can also planning to widen the roads, building more highways, so the people can move freely, and we don't have to stuck in traffic rather than spending our valuable time with our family and kids.
咁佢話咧就地鐵咧就可以咧就減少呢啲擠塞啦，交通嘅擠塞啦，同埋咧仲要咧將嗰啲路咧就整大啲啦，咁所以唔使要咁繼續咁塞路啦，咁啲人咧可以咧將多啲時間咧喺屋企陪佢自己啲家人啊或者仔女啊，就唔使喺個等車等成個幾兩個鐘頭咁多。Now, can you tell us you talk about creating jobs and business, and what are the fundamental difference between the Liberal government and the PC government?
The fundamental difference is Liberal will increase taxes and they will increase the size of the government. Whenever you increase the size of the government, which means your tax is going to go up for sure. Definitely it will go up. In our policy is we're going to reduce the size of the government, create more jobs, so your tax will not go up.
佢話咧自由黨佢話最緊要唔同嘅地方咧，就自由黨咧就會加重啲稅，咁將你嗰啲錢咧就會擴大佢嘅政府嘅多啲人喺政府做嘢，咁佢呢啲就佢嘅辦法將呢個失業嘅人數減低，即係用你啲錢就請啲人翻嚟。同埋咧I only explained that the liberal side of it. Could you just maybe elaborate on the conservative side of it?
Yeah, what we are going to do is we are going to reduce the size of the government by attrition. So instead of firing people, we're going to let them, when they retire, we will not fill their position. So this way we can reduce the size of the government, and also this way we can balance the budget and create more jobs. And our economy will do good, and more taxpayers will pay to the government.
佢話第一咧做到咁咧，咁佢唯一可以呢個保守黨唔同嘅地方，第一就一定佢唔會加稅，第二咧佢亦將呢個支出嗰方面咧要減少。咁減少喺邊個部分嗰個減少咧？佢話啲人如果佢退休嘅話咧。OK 就唔會再增加佢將佢嗰個職位就減低咗，佢就唔會再請個新嘅人做佢職位。咁佢計一條數，you mentioned that the people who retire then you you won't renew that jobs. So how many jobs can you save from that?
Well, every year about 5 to 9% people are retiring. So next 4
佢
years,
話咧大概有5% 到9% 嘅人，即係政府嗰啲政府做嗰啲人咧，都會退休嘅。
and we don't need to fill those positions. And what we can do is we can, instead of letting them go, we can let them retire and save that money toward focusing on healthcare, education, and the other services.
咁佢呢個5% 到9% 嗰個咧，嗰啲人即係就唔會繼續佢嗰個請翻嚟啊。How many people you think roughly maybe in 4 years time?
It's about 100,000.
So 佢話大概10萬人，咁呢10萬人咧，亦都係等於呢10萬人就係等於佢哋開始就講話要減低10萬人嗰個職業嘅政府嘅職業嘅。
The last 11 years, what happened is our Liberal government has hired 300,000 government employees.
佢話咧喺呢個11年自由黨執政裏頭咧，呢個政府咧係增加咗政府嘅職位咧有30萬咁多人。
So what we are trying to do is we are trying to go back to 2009 level. It's about 100,000 less
保守
than.
黨咧希望咧走翻去2009年嗰個程度嗰陣時候，咁啊就so that's about 100,000 jobs.
100,000
Just
jobs.
about 10萬人，所以呢個10萬呢個數字就咁樣嚟嘅。
So this way we can, balance the budget, which means create more opportunities for other business to come in.
咁佢照佢哋計數咧，佢淨係呢一部分減低咗，就可以將呢個支出同收入政府安省嘅能夠平衡啦，就唔需要再加稅或者要借多啲錢。
Yeah, like now, if you have big debts like Greece, no one wants to invest in a place where there is a lot of debt. So we need to have a budget where we can live within our means and to create more jobs.
安省咧唔希望同呢個 Greece 喺呢個歐洲一樣咧，而家咧佢嗰度咧即係搞到咧一塌糊塗，冇人肯去嗰度投資，佢嗰啲債又還唔到，咁差唔多整到佢成個國家都bankrupt， 咁佢唔希望安省會有啲咁嘅事情出現。
Yeah, so this way we can create more jobs, and also the Liberal government trying to modernize the casino, which they are planning to build 29 casinos and focus on online gambling, which can bring your casino into your living room, which in a way they can clean your bank account.
佢話另外咧呢個自由黨咧係會如果佢繼續執政嘅話咧，佢會提倡呢個casino 嘅，即係賭館嘅，佢就咁咧就喺嗰度咧就唔淨止係喺嗰度賭錢 casino， 仲佢咧就啲喺啲電腦嗰方面咧都會要online， 即係即刻可以喺電腦嗰度可以做賭博嘅，就佢呢個佢就認為呢一個policy 咧係對 Markham 佢嗰個地區咧係好不利嘅。
So what are they trying to do is they are trying to raise $1.3 billion revenue for the government through casino.
喺嗰方面咧就1.3 billion 喺嗰方面就會得到嘅收入。
But they have wasted billions and billions of dollars on e-health scandal, orange scandal, green energy scandal, gas plant scandal.
1.3 billion 都唔夠俾嗰啲所有嗰啲啲錢佢哋花咗去嘅，好似 orange 啊，同埋嗰個gas plant cancel 啊，同埋 e-health 啊嗰啲醜聞全部都出晒都唔夠俾嘅。
What Ontario PC is trying to do is we create more jobs for the youth, so they don't have to rely on gambling to make money. The government shouldn't be relying on gambling and make our people, go into bankruptcy.
佢話咧就保守黨安省嘅保守黨係希望咧將嗰啲唔適當嗰啲職位減低咗，咁所以就將呢個首先將收入同支出嗰個數字平衡咗，咁然後咧就另外揾個辦法點樣幫助啲投資嘅人員，咁啊製造多啲就業嘅機會。
Our plan
嗱，
is
而家我哋差唔多嘅時間都會休息㗎啦，so we're gonna take a break for 5 minutes and we will continue with our discussions。
以上內容純屬個人言論，所提及嘅政綱均以嘉賓原話為準，並不代表本台立場，敬請留意。立場敬請留意。立場敬請留意。立場。以下為個人意見節目，內容提及嘅所有政綱及言論均以嘉賓原話為準，敬請留意。
省選論英雄 Provincial Election Be a People's Champion 節目主持 Stephen Yu。
各位觀眾，我係余振興，呢度華語電台。我哋今日我哋會繼續我哋嘅訪問，我哋嘅貴賓阿大山。我就叫大山啫，佢嘅 last name 係Thayaparan，and 佢係喺 Sri Lanka 嚟嘅。咁阿大山，嗱我哋會繼續講下關於稅務呢一方面，同埋自由黨執政咗11年之後咧，佢即係有咩應承過話要做嘅，又冇做嘅，又可以即係唔能夠做嘅。I want to talk about Shan, since the days that the Liberal has been in government, and what are the promises that they have made and that they are not able to fulfill, and whether anything to do, especially in terms of taxations. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I don't know whether all you can remember when the McKinsey came to power 10 years ago. He said he's not going to increase taxes, and he signed a paper not to increase taxes. As soon as he get into the office, he just bring a new tax. It's a health tax.
佢話咧，當麥堅持當選嗰時候咧，佢應承過，而且即係寫咗話佢一定唔會增加稅務嘅。但係當佢一當選之後咧，佢即刻咧就改咗佢嘅政策啦，就有增加啲稅。So what kind of tax has he make changes?
He brought in health tax. Then he
佢
brought
health tax 就係呢個健康 tax 就第一個啦。
Then he brought the HST.
另外就 HST 啦，第二個啦。
And now they are planning to bring a new tax. It's a payroll tax.
佢話咁而家咧，佢仲即係將來如果係呢個新嘅自由黨領袖咧，佢就會希望咧會繼續。如果佢執政嘅話咧，仲會有叫做payroll tax， 即係你做工啲工人嘅 tax 就會So what kind of payroll tax that
the payroll tax? The Liberals are saying it's a mandatory retirement saving plan, which is a tax on employers and employees, which will drive out about 150,000 jobs from Ontario.
佢根據保守黨嘅估計咧，因為呢個自由黨咧要增加所有啲即係做工嗰啲係俾即係退休嘅金嘅 saving 擺落去嗰度嘅。咁佢照計，如果佢真係可以實現嘅話咧，起碼150嘅職位咧都唔會都會消失嘅。
So this tax, if they bring this tax, you have to trust the Liberals. Last 11 years, Liberals we cannot trust Liberal because they are wasting your money, billions and billions of dollars. We cannot trust Liberals with your money anymore.
佢哋繼續講阿大山咧就話自由黨一定信唔得過，佢應承咗又反口，咁而家仲加咁多稅添，咁我哋應該而今次選舉應該我哋自己要小心啲考慮一下。Okay, let's go to the other area then, Shan. I understand you have some concerns about the existing policy relating to the traditional Chinese medicines. What is your view on that?
Well, I think the traditional Chinese medical practice
我哋而家講咧就講呢個中醫，即係呢個嘅新嘅中醫嘅政策嘅。
They have been unfairly treated by the Liberal government because they didn't consider the traditional Chinese practitioners' experience, their wealth of experience of years and years experience. They didn't take into account.
佢話咧呢個自由黨嘅中醫嘅政策，而家咧即係啲點樣能夠可以成為中醫咧？佢呢個政策咧係好係對好多人唔公平，好多啲醫生中醫啊唔公平嘅。點解咧？佢話咧因為嗰啲中醫要識英文，然後咧就要考試，咁考完試合格啦，咁佢先可以叫自己做中醫，幫人哋醫即係睇病嘅中醫睇病嘅。
So we cannot, just ignore all these the elders in the community. They have wealth of knowledge and they have experience. They brought a lot of good ideas and good health benefits to this country. We cannot just let them go. We need to include them. We have to make sure they are helping the community to have a good life rather than getting sick.
佢話咧呢啲好多嘅有經驗嘅中醫咧，雖然佢哋係唔識英文，但係佢咧不嬲都好耐都替病人睇病噶啦。咁好多啲咁佢睇病，佢已經即係積累咗有好多嘅智慧，點樣去醫好啲人啊咁樣。咁如果佢唔俾佢哋醫嘅話咧，咁好唔淨止呢個醫生會冇工做啦。咁佢嗰啲即係自己嘅知識啊，中醫嘅知識都好多都會唔見咗嘅。咁佢話呢啲係對嗰一班人呢個中醫嗰班人咧係好不利同埋好唔公平嘅。
So what Ontario PC will do is we will revisit the area, make sure these Chinese traditional medical practitioners are included in the system, so they can, without any fear, they can practice their medical practice.
咁阿大山就好肯定咁樣講咧，佢話保守黨咧一定會再進一步咁樣考慮關於呢個現在嘅情形，即係要考試啊，先至做得中醫嗰個情形。咁咧就希望咧能夠將呢一班即係老一代嘅中醫咧，能夠將佢點樣可以保存佢哋嘅技術，點樣將佢能夠可以繼續可以醫人嘅。What about in your community? Do you have doctors that related in that area would be kind of also suffer in this area as well?
Yes, especially myself. My father is a 7th generation of traditional medical practitioner.
佢爸爸都係即係7代都係醫生嚟嘅。
So I really understand what the Chinese medical practitioners are going through because
佢好明白，即係唔識講英文嗰啲就又對佢哋啲病人有貢獻嗰啲醫生咧，佢好深入咁了解佢哋嘅情形。
Because they don't speak English or they don't write English, they should not be penalized. They have wealth of experience, knowledge is the important thing.
就算佢唔識英文，唔識寫英文都好啦，佢都唔應該係即係俾人歧視啊，或者俾人咁樣取消個牌。咁呢個唔係好好嘅公平，同埋真正對病人係有利嘅。
The language is a communication tool. That is knowledge. That is not a knowledge or wisdom. Like if the people without like any language, what they speak, if they have very deep knowledge and wisdom, they should be able to contribute back to the country.
佢話咧語言方面咧係攞嚟溝通嘅啫。咁另外有一個係智慧嘅，即係知識嘅。咁每一方面，尤其係醫學嗰方面啲知識咧，係好難咁樣朝日咁樣集聚翻嚟嘅。咁嗰啲智慧同埋知識咧係無價之寶嚟嘅。咁我哋唔應該因為言語嘅問題咧，就將呢啲所有嘅智慧都棄除咗嘅。And okay, so is there other issue that you would like to talk about, Shan?
Yeah, like especially like my concern and also a lot of your concern is our kids' education, which is sliding down the scale compared to other countries. our kids are not doing well in math. Even today, it came out.
咁我問一
in
問
the
佢，
report.
我話你有冇其他嘅佢啲即係認為佢係有關心嘅需要講嘅咧？佢話咧，佢話有，佢第一咧就係呢我哋嘅教育嗰方面嘅事。佢話咧，佢對教育由呢個自由黨管制之下咧就好失望。點解咧？因為佢嗰啲仔女啲數學啊嗰方面咧搞到好差，同埋好多人都唔合格。
In the future, what we're going to have is we are going to have very advanced manufacturing, which needs highly skilled people in math, science, and reading. So if we don't prepare our kids for that one, then our kids will not have good jobs.
佢話喺呢個保守黨嘅政策方面咧，佢會將會提供多啲喺呢個science 啊，呢個數學啊、化學啊，即係總之係有呢個對呢個 academic， 即係對呢個知識嗰方面咧係會提及係特別注意多方面嘅，就鼓勵喺呢一方面去向嗰啲學生學習，等佢哋學習嘅。
So what Ontario PC will do is we will focus on math, specialized in math, science, reading, and also we're going to
數
introduce
學啦、science 啦同埋英文啦。
Yeah, we're going to introduce a curriculum for high school kids how to manage their finances. So if they know how to manage their finances, they don't get into debts.
佢話另外咧做重要咧，佢就會喺呢個中學嗰陣時咧就會教啲細路，我哋啲青年人咧點樣管理自己嘅財產。OK， 就一定減少去借錢，因為如果個個借錢嘅話咧，即係好似諗住唔使還咧，咁我哋真正冇將我哋嘅青年人教導得好好。
And also we're going to introduce a science test for grade 8 students, so they can be par with math, English, and also science. They can do good to get a better jobs.
咁佢就喺小學嗰方面都已經開始考試啊，對嗰啲數學啊、化學啊、其他嘅知識嗰方面咧都，所以等佢哋集中啲精神喺嗰一方面去學習。
And also we're going to increase the grade 4 to 6. We will increase the use of specialized math teachers. So we're going to hire a lot of specialized math teachers to improve the math skills.
同埋咧，佢話會請多啲啲數學嗰啲先生，同埋用啲新嘅方法點樣或者用嗰啲舊嘅方法，用以前嘅方法去教啲學生嘅數學。
Yeah. And
I understand there's some changes in terms of a teaching method as well in math, isn't it? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, right now what the current curriculum has is it's a discovery math. So what they don't teach is the basic of math. They said, okay, your kids go and discover yourself. That does not work. That's why we have a failure rate of 53% in the province.
佢話咧，而家嗰啲我哋啲青少年咧就教佢唔使念嗰啲好似我哋嗰啲乘數表啊嗰啲，咁佢話又有咁嘅原因咧，就而家好多啲我哋嗰啲青年人咧都 fail， 都考啲選學數學嗰陣時都 fail， 咁希望將嗰啲舊嘅要念翻嗰啲口訣啊，嗰啲數學嘅口訣就再重新提倡翻嚟，我哋喺呢個教育嗰方面。
Yeah, we want to make sure our kids do good in math, so that's how they can get good skills and good jobs in the future. They can go to universities. They can do a lot of good, get into good jobs.
因為數學係好重要嘅，因為數學就係知識嘅一開始。如果我哋將佢數學係唔注重嘅話咧，咁好多嗰啲專門嘅技術人員咧，就消失咗好多咁我哋青年人學習嘅機會。
And also, I'm a person who really value our family values. Our kids need to be taught the values to be a good citizen of this country and productive members of the society.
佢話佢都係同我哋中國人差唔多嘅，雖然佢係印度人，但係咧佢 斯里蘭卡人，但係佢哋同我哋嘅家庭觀念咧都係差唔多，我都係想我哋照顧我哋老人家同埋照顧我哋啲青年人，希望佢能夠成功行為好唔會犯法，咁對社會有貢獻，咁呢啲家庭觀念咧係同中國人咧係一樣嘅。You mentioned about PC healthcare system.
Yes, the healthcare system right now, what they have is, our seniors are we are going to have a huge senior populations. Well, under the Liberal last 10 years, what they have done is they have increased the bureaucracy, not on the nurses and doctors.
佢話咧 healthcare system 佢嚟講咧，佢話喺自由黨執政以來咧，佢哋就成立咗有36個政府嘅部門。呢政府嘅部門咧唔係醫生，亦都唔係護士，就係管理嘅人員嚟嘅。咁呢36個 agency 咧就嘥好多錢啦。咁佢叫做 Lean。Is that they call a Lean program?
Lean.
Yeah,
Local
Lean
integrated health service.
Yeah. 咁佢咧就保守黨，如果保守黨能夠執政嘅話，呢個 Lean program 一定要廢除嘅。
So what we will do is we will remove the layers of unwanted bureaucracy and put that money toward serving the patients, the frontline people.
咁將嗰啲錢咧就即係嗰啲執政啊，即係呢個管理嗰人才啊，嗰啲人咧，將嗰啲職位咧減削咗出去，就用嗰啲錢咧就請多啲醫生。同埋護士，咁咧仲可以照顧尤其係老人。You mentioned about senior too, right? That is where the reason the cut for the senior nurse, right? That's the area that you.
Yeah, like if we have more money freed from the bureaucracy, we can invest more money into seniors, healthcare, and the special needs kids. Mentally challenged kids. These are the areas we need to focus. We should not have money spent on bureaucracy. We already have more bureaucracy than any other parts of the world. So we need to cut down.
佢話呢36嘅管理行嗰啲職位咧，將佢減少之後咧，咁啲老人家就會多啲護士照顧，同埋有嗰啲疾病而家冇人冇錢去研究咧，都可以有多啲錢去研究。咁呢個唯一係最大嘅唔同喺呢個自由黨同埋保守黨嘅政策。Is there other thing that you would like to discuss further?
Yeah, like one thing that just pop up in my mind that is the energy cost. You all know, like the gas bill and current bill is going up.
佢話仲有佢就啱啱諗起我哋嘅費用呢個電嘅費用。
Yeah, this is a big concern for people in Markham because they cannot afford to pay their bills anymore because under the Liberal government of mismanagement.
佢話呢個咧係好大嘅萬錦市伊人村嘅關心嘅事項嚟嘅，因為做生意嗰啲人咧，嗰啲電嘅費用咧係好高。
The utility, so hydro bill has gone up by 46%. So we want to control that one.
46% 咁多嘅。
So
do you know average how much are they paying?
It's more than it used to be it's about $100. Now they are paying about $140, $150. In next 10 years time, it's going to increase another 40%.
So 佢話如果繼續咁嚟，雖然而家再高嘅，如果繼續如果自由黨執政嘅話咧，佢將會呢個電嗰方嗰個消費咧，會起碼增加一半嘅。咁如果你嗰個電費係2000蚊一年嘅，咁如果自由黨執政嘅話咧，即係好似餐館啊咁2000蚊一年嘅咧，就會上到3000蚊一年㗎啦。
We can bring cheap energy from we can produce and bring cheap energy from hydro, and also we can buy cheap energy from Quebec. This way we don't have to increase the bill. This way we can create more jobs too. Like the people who want to invest in this country, they're also looking at the hydro rates. If the factories cannot afford to pay the bills, so they are moving out of the province. So what we want to do is we have to make sure that the energy price is affordable.
咁佢話咧就一個最重要嘅原因，啲人 喺呢個安省，即係搬咗由安省搬去第二個省，就因為呢個電嘅費用。咁佢希望將呢個電嘅費用咧改變咗。第一咧，佢可以用啲即係用嗰啲 hydro 做供應電嘅來源。或者係nuclear 就用即核電嘅來源。Did you say nuclear? Did you say?
No, I said like no. There is a component of nuclear power, but also there is a lot of powers available from hydro. Especially from Quebec, they are producing a lot of hydro. We can buy it from them for cheap.
佢話同 Quebec 魁北省咧買嗰啲hydro 嗰啲電就個費用幫佢買咧係會好低嘅，比現在嘅成本更加低。
So this way we can control the hydro rates and give more money to spend on the other things.
咁佢就話咧，將呢個電嘅費用減低咗之後咧，咁就會俾投資做生意嘅人有一個信心喺度，佢哋知道佢嘅成本咧就會低好多，咁就會吸引好多人會喺安省嗰度投資。The other issue that you want to bring it up at this time, we still have another 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So I just want to mention something about the Chinese community here. I've been working with them for a long time.
另外一個問題咧就係我哋中國嘅我哋唐人嘅關係同我叫做印度人咧，實在佢印度就 Sri Lanka 係唔同嘅，即係 Sri Lanka 嘅種族嘅問題呢度，佢想講多少嘢。
Yeah, we all have same values and same desire for our kids.
佢第一咧，我哋雖然係唔同種族，但係我哋嘅家庭嘅觀念係一樣嘅。
And I really appreciate the Chinese community and other immigrant community has contributed to this country.
佢話我哋中國人咧，佢好羨慕我哋中國人，因為我哋中國人咧喺加拿大咁耐咧，能夠整到我哋有咁嘅地位咧，個個都好似好成功嘅商人。咁佢認為我哋係一個好榜樣。
So Chinese community is creating more jobs in this province than any other community. So we need to give them a hands up and make sure they have all the opportunities to create.
尤其係中國人，因為中國人咧喺呢度咧真係投資咗好多錢，就帶動咗增加咗好多就業嘅機會。咁佢認為咧，我哋中國人咧係應該值得鼓勵同埋學習嘅。
So by voting PC, we can we can make sure we all prosper. We have a good life in this country for ourselves, our kids, and our parents.
如果你哋係投我一票嘅咧，阿 Shan 咧就同埋即係投保守黨一票嘅話咧，咁你即係投票喺支持我哋保守黨會點樣能夠製造多啲嘅就業機會，就唔係用你啲錢喺你嘅袋攞啲錢嚟請人嚟做嘢，就反而咧我將一個機會即係投資嘅機會吸引多啲人能夠嚟呢個投資，咁先至可以造成呢個做就業同埋商業嘅機會。
So we cannot afford another liberal government. If we elect another liberal government, we will be in big deep debt again. 如果真係自由黨再繼續執政嘅話咧，我哋會嗰個呢個赤字嘅數目，政府借債嘅數目一定會增加。 So we need change. We need change for the better.
佢話我哋需要改變好嘅方面，即係認為改變到我哋將我哋安省咧成為一個I think you meant help not to back to have province once more.
Yeah, we want to have a province where we can turn around and become an economical engine of Canada.
佢話冇錯，呢啲就係咧我哋希望安省咧能夠好似走翻以前咁樣，我哋成為我哋經濟嘅火車頭啊！即係我哋咁樣帶領加拿大喺呢個經濟各方面使到經濟蒸蒸日上。
Yeah, Ontario PC Party has a plan for more jobs.
佢話咧保守黨咧有個計劃就係製造多啲嘅工作
and better economy
同埋經濟咧好嘅經濟
and better transit
好嘅交通
easing the gridlock
同埋咧盡量即係將呢個交通擠塞嘅問題去化解佢。
And smaller government.
佢話由將呢個政府龐大嘅政府咧減少到小嘅政府。
And we have a plan for balancing the budget.
佢最緊要咧，我哋咧係會第一咧將支出同埋收入係平衡嘅。
So on June 12th, make sure you all vote for PC and bring back the good opportunities for you and for your kids.
佢話咧就喺June 1st，right?
June 12th.
June 12，佢話咧喺呢個6月12號咧，你哋嘅機會出聲啦，就投票喺我哋保守黨喺佢哋保守黨咧就可以咧呢個將呢個政府計劃翻嚟咧，係唔係淨止為我哋將來嘅兒子嘅孩子咧，將為佢哋將來而投票嘅。好多謝你，大山。The time is we're coming to the end, and I want to thank you for your being here, and thank you for helping our voters to understand what is the Progressive Conservative Party plan for our government, and my best wish that you can become our next MPP.
Thank you for the opportunity for the Chinese radio, and also you can be assured that I will help you as much as possible to get the things done. You don't need to worry about anything. You can count on me as your best friend.
佢話好多謝我哋佢話你哋可以信任佢，佢一定會自己盡量自己嘅力量。如果佢當選之後，就為我哋中國人服務。好多謝你 ，thank you。
Thank you。
以上內容純屬個人言論，所提及嘅政綱均以嘉賓原話為準，並不代表本台立場，敬請留意。立場敬請留意。立場敬請留意。立場敬